roundtable discussion talking about credit, money, and relationships. I'm here with Miss Melanie. Which name are you today?
I'm Smith.
Smith. Thank you very much.
We're not whining today.
And I am Dr. Sam on television. We've been having a great time. We've been discussing some things I think that's important to people trying to move forward, not only in life, but in business. So this is part 2, and again, for those of you that want to know, ladies, Mr. D is in the house. He on tech for me today, and he looking at his crystals. No D.
I'm just curious.
That guy's a legend. That guy's a legend right here. So one of the things before we came back to the break, one of our in-house guests from the back of me back there had a question about collections.
The question was.
Did she say the question?
Did you say the question?
Did you say the question?
That's why I said the question was, and I paused.
Say the question.
The question is, if I do pay on my collections, will my credit score, will it affect my credit score in any way?
No. She said just if she paid. What she said? If she
pays on, yeah. The question was if she pays on any of her collections on her credit report, will it, in so many words, boost her credit score? The answer is no.
Heck no.
Why?
Nope. Good question was why.
Heck no, it won't.
No, it won't. And it's a question too of ethics. The Act of the United States government says that if it's not 100% timely, 100% accurate, or 100% verifiable, it cannot. I don't care if it's your debt. It cannot be on your credit report. Now, as far as collections go, first of all, with collection accounts, they purchase accounts from debtors.
Right.
Okay, you can maybe say that a company is selling your debt for pennies on the dollar. You may owe $5,000 on an account, and they may sell it for $20 because they bought company. Okay, they don't have any type of proof that really shows that it's your debt. So how do you know that it's yours, especially if it's an older debt? How do you know that the actual amount is correct on there? Okay, you don't know that. So number one, about the Fair Credit Report. But to answer your question about the collections, the reason why your score will not go up is because when you have a collections on your credit report, it's listed in codes, and collection is usually a 9. Okay, it could be mortgage. It could be R.
That's what all those nines meant out here.
Yeah.
70.
Yeah, Lord. We got to talk, Dr. Sam. You know
I was going up in glory. I was going down in credit. That's what that's about.
You want them green like okays, okay on your credit report.
What
But that 9, oh, that's right, darling. So that 9 is still showing a collection. It's still going to be listed as collection. It'll make you feel good ethically. You know, like, hey, if you really know it's yours and you paid it, but I'm telling you, if they can't prove it 100% accurate or 100% timely, everything got to be 100%. You can't be on there. It doesn't matter if it's yours.
Let me ask you this question. I got a couple questions about credit.
Uh-oh.
My email.
Yes. Yes. You gotta look something up. For those that didn't understand what that was a quickening.
Let me ask you. My elbow was itching for a second.
Everybody watching from everywhere.
Let me ask you a question because I personally don't believe it. When they sell your debt to somebody, should you pay the original creditor or should you pay the third?
I find it. Oh, go ahead. What you
say?
It's what I thought. Technically, they sold it. Don't you have to pay the third party?
It's easier to dispute with the third party because 9 times out of 10 they won't have your original paperwork. They have to have that as signature, the document that has your actual signature on it.
Now, the reason I won't do a third party simply because that's between nothing to do with me. That's between them. I didn't go get no service at the third party. Did nothing with y'all. I don't care what you send me. I don't care. We all had stuff. Right. I don't know. Because we didn't do business. Right. You can send me a gift. I can send you a bill. Right. And I'll be your third party.
Right. And you don't really know. They don't really know. They're only going by what the company told them. They don't 100% 100% on each point, that is really you. And if they say they know, they're telling a story. They have to produce documentation saying this is 100% you all the way around. So no, collections, ma'am, paying on them will not raise your credit score at all. And it's good if you just, beyond a shadow of doubt and something in your heart, you pay this so I can sleep at night, you get something in writing from that collection agency. Guaranteeing you, first, that once I pay this bill, you will remove it from and deal with them. And cause don't take them, honey, for word on the phone, cause they tell stories.
And
loud call people liars.
Yeah, tell stories. That's how we couldn't say the word lie.
We couldn't either. Yeah.
And it wasn't a story, it was real.
Right. It's a real lie.
One of the things, since we on collections, is that, if more ethically you should pay if you owe, but if circumstances happen, if you have a collection, you can correct me if I'm wrong, just throwing my 3.5 cents in, is you have a collection that's been on there for kind of dead, I would never call them, because the minute you call them, it reactivates it.
Yeah, it's let sleeping dogs lie. Credit debt can stay on, bad debt, it's supposed to be 7 years.
Yeah.
But don't come after me. Y'all, you have a bodyguard tonight. I don't know nobody come try to shoot me. They were sliding, they have ways of starting the clock all over again. If you validate that debt, that debt may be from 2010, and we're in 2019, so it really shouldn't be on there. That should be the only dispute right here. Hey, this shouldn't even be on my credit report, all right? But if you admit to it, and they called you this year, in 2019, October the 18th, it starts the clock again. So now you got it from 2019 till another 7 years.
So hang up on them.
Yeah, I tell you. My kids, we used to play a game with a lot in Florida that allowed me to get into this business, and they would call the house, and I say, hold on, and never come back to the phone.
See, me, I was more, since we talking about these fun collection stories that we get back. See, I'm a smart aleck sometimes. So when you say something crazy, like back in when I was in my 20s, I had a couple, they call and they say, for example, can you borrow? I said, yes. Would you loan it to me? Because you got a job. Right. You working, you call me on the phone. So I don't have to ask nobody that don't have money. I know you got money because you asked for money. Can you loan me the money to pay it for in front of you? Right. And you just told me if I go borrow the money from somebody else, I'm good for it. I'll pay them back. I'll pay them back. Right. For some reason. I don't understand why. It make sense to me. Right. If you call me saying you should borrow the money, hey, you got money, you call. That's just me.
You can try that.
Yeah,
let me know. Yeah, so I used to have the kids laugh, and I would change my voice, act like I was deaf, like I was hollering in the phone. Just, they would be cracking up, but I was trying to get through life at the time. The most humorous way I could. Yeah, it was a rough time.
See, I'd be like, oh, really? Is this what they taught you in stalking 101 classes at your company, bro? Really? If I don't pay your bills first, you must forgot about food and shelter.
All that harassment, they forgot. They don't care. They don't care. That's harassment. There are laws against that. You can write letters. There's all kinds of things to get these debt collectors to stop. They call you jobs. If you could pay it, I would hope you would pay it. Yeah. But then again, don't pay it because you're not sure that's 100% yours.
See, one more thing I'm gonna say. Another wonderful brand new relationship.
Yes.
One thing they collectors are taught is to get you emotionally engaged. You get emotionally engaged, you will move that bill from number 5 to number 1. Because now you mad, now you invaded my pride, my sin. You don't talk about me like that. Here, I'm gonna pay it. That's exactly what they want to do.
Manipulation.
Yeah, so don't get emotional. Just keep deadpan, and they talk to you, be like, this Bob Johnson, who's calling?
Right.
Yeah, who calling? Who's calling? I mean, and if they don't, that's another thing. I'm just saying that If they don't tell you who they are, what company they are, just hang the phone up.
Or hang up in.
It's
You trying to get your social drugs for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you I get that social lover. So Toni, I'll call you Tori. I'll call
You
Toni.
did? You said Toni, right?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
Toni, but I'm being funny.
She got
I
a
finally
cousin
figured it out. Toni, Toni.
Yeah, don't come up there, y'all. I used to say Toni.
Oh yeah.
Now it's people's gonna be watching this. It's a hot thing. Everybody wanna be branding because basically everybody wanna be known, or everybody wanna get exposure. What can a person do for themselves? Just the basic stuff before they come to somebody to you and they need it all. What should they do? It's like a certain wouldn't say, I wouldn't brand that, or should I do that?
Like certain businesses that I wouldn't brand, like
Yes.
personally. I have businesses that I wouldn't personally brand, but that's just because of the values, core values that I hold for myself and within my company. But I feel like you need to do before you start branding is realize that sooner or later down the line, people are going to start listening. So have something to say. Like don't just put something out there, just be putting something out there.
Now that's good. Say that again. I've never heard that, but that's good. Say that again right in camera 3 right there. Say that again. Exactly what you just said.
Okay, I don't know if I'm saying exactly the same thing.
Just the same message. That's good.
That eventually, don't just push something out there, just be pushing something out there. It's going to start listening and somebody is going to start watching. So what's really big on me and on my personal brand is I know that there's people watching me. There's young girls watching me. There's young guys watching me. There's older, like I've gotten to a place now that people have been paying attention and listening. I want to have something to say. I want to spread positivity. That's just me. But some people don't. You know what I mean? Just have something to say. Have value. Have some essence. Have some knowledge, know what you're talking about before you say, oh, I have a brand or I want a brand. Like, research, get as much knowledge as you possibly go out and say, like what makes you a brand coach? Build your credentials, do the work, intern, read, watch videos. The information is available to you. Like, just have something to actually push out, have value, is what I would say, before you start a brand. Like, have some.
That's
awesome.
Good.
Yeah, it is a hot topic, but it's
She said have some value. Have some value.
Yes.
Value. Build yourself up so you I'm just throwing my 4.5 cents.
All right.
It's, when you build up, have some value in yourself, to have some self-success. Because if you don't feel like that coming in, make it over the long haul. Just building your brand and building your business and it goes up and down like a roller coaster until it starts to balance out a little bit and you start going more than you going down. So it really takes diligence, discipline, and determination and consistency to go. Melanie, you have another out there in Credit Land. Credit Land. I know you got it right there. Melanie got confused, so I know she.
Yes, they have. There was a lot of questions that came in. They said if once a credit, like a debt, if it's moved off of your credit report, if something has been removed. It can. It's not supposed to. But if you do it right, you can get it removed again. It's not supposed to. Because they're scrupulous.
They're ruthless.
Yeah, they're ruthless. Because maybe TransUnion, the big three is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Maybe TransUnion has the debt only on TransUnion. And then you get it removed off of TransUnion, and then 3 months later, the debt collection company that was supposed to have taken it off, maybe they sold it again or something. Maybe they sold it again. And then Equifax picked up on that same debt. Well, if you got your, ducks in a row, if you have all your records, you get it removed. Because once they send you that letter saying this has been deleted, those are the key words you want to look at. Deleted off your credit report, that is it. That is justifiably saying it does not belong to me. So, Brother Equifax, sister
Right.
experience.
Brother and fact.
Yes, get it off. That's it.
One of the things I do want we talk on radio show, Dr. Samuel. It's like the basic. I don't know if you remember what you said with the big when you going to get your business together to establish some type of business credit. What are those 5 things?
I
that you need
was
to
waiting on you to
establish
say
first?
something
The
about
5
that.
things.
Yes.
You should always say
The black exclusive with the boots. All right. That is a good question, Dr. Sam. Say it again in the camera, so it just.
When you establish your business and you want to establish some type of business credit, what are the 5 things you need to have and now?
Okay, well, actually, there's a 20+ credibility step checklist.
It's only
But
probably
the-
about 25.
Right, that's right. But we gonna hit these 5 major, the 5, should say beginning ones. Because what you need to do is I don't care if you're out of your home or you're in a big building 20 stories high in Tampa, Florida. Yes, I miss you, Tampa. You want that lender to look incredible. So these are 5 key things for a fact that they're looking at, and I wanna add too, they don't tell you. They don't have to tell you that. They don't have to disclose that. It's different from consumer credit. There are laws that say I have to disclose why you weren't approved.
Can I ask, why would they want you to know that?
Because they're trying to separate the big dogs from the little dogs.
Everybody
Everybody
can't
play.
You know?
No.
That's how they feel. Everybody can't
Yeah, everybody.
Cool.
They trying to, balance out the economy and everything. They don't want
I get it.
the little players with the big. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, but.
Like the NFL, though.
Yeah, oh my
I get it.
Lord. We need somebody got to write another subject. But one thing people keep thinking that if I can interject this too, you need your website. Facebook is excellent. Ooh, it's excellent. I could go on and on about Facebook, Instagram, those different things. But you also need a separate website. Legitimate website. And there are certain things that the lender is going to be looking for on your website. These are credibility things that they check off. If they don't see it, they can just move on to the next person. You won't even know. Website. Number 2, your email address. It needs to be professional. It can't be partychick2019 at Yahoo.
Why not?
Because
you get a lot of attention.
You don't get the wrong attention.
Right, and get denied. Can you say me? Yes.
Okay.
So it has
He's going
to
to
be.
take that off as well.
It has to be a professional email address, like info at the Dr. Sam Show, something like that. All right. That's number 2, right? 3. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Mars. I wish I could get in our
Yeah, we got to on the table.
Right, so y'all can hear the
all the little
silent
stuff.
things,
Yeah,
right.
little stuff.
So what was that, number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Website, email.
Yep, well, thank you, Sister Toni, help me.
I'm listening.
Site email, right. Professional email.
Email.
Right. Lord, they gonna put something
I
out.
need website too, there you go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we work
Oh,
together.
the Lord.
Yeah. Do.
Yeah,
That's all right. We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, I need work. I need
Right, yes. Number 3, I
Go
know
ahead, I'm
it.
sorry.
Carl Mitchell, oh no. Number 3, they wanna see your building, brick and mortar building. It used to be a time they have your business from your house, they wouldn't consider that credible, but things are changing, because a lot of people are working out of their homes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you do want, if you can, physical address, no P.O. box, nothing like that. No, I'm talking about what the lenders are looking for, and some people are like, oh, Melody, they're not looking for that. Trust me, they have software that do all these calculations, mathematical equations, and algorithms that they use to find. If they type in your address, they'll know immediately if it's a brick and mortar building, if it's a funeral home, they'll know, whatever it is, okay? So what is that number?
Address, by the way.
You do?
Crazy.
Come on.
I just had to ask the question.
Those
I
are
just
not
had to
in
ask the
church,
question.
that's
The
a
face
quick
did
thing.
it. The face did
Right,
it.
right.
Not the haircut. Not the haircut.
That's, we're gonna talk about that later too.
No, I'm talking about
But that was number 3?
Yes.
Okay, number 4, you want a professional phone number. It's okay to have a local phone number if you're, in state. Our area codes are 419 and 567. 13 Clearwater 727.
Where's Detroit?
Right, Detroit 313 and 248. Yes, how you know? Anyways.
517.
Oh, yeah.
If you go higher up in the pencil.
Yeah, I used to work up there a little bit, yeah.
I've
But
seen
anyway, sidebar. But anyways, somebody may be asking, Melody, what do you mean by a professional phone number? Well, it can't be your cell phone number. It can't be just a landline. It has to be before professional number like through Ring Central or Grasshopper. It could be voice over internet protocol. It could be that.
It can't be Google Voice.
No, cannot be Google Voice because again, they'll type your number in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It'll come up. That's a cell phone. You don't want that. So you have to make a budget for that. That was number 4.
Yes.
All right. Number. Got the phone number, the direct mark. Yes. You want to have your business bank account. You have to have your EIN corporation in order to open your business bank account. You can be LLC, S Corp, C Corp. I don't recommend sole proprietorship or joint because you, my dear, will be liable more than likely for the debt that's incurred or anything. You don't want that. Tax consultant, let us say that. I'm not an attorney or a lawyer. I'm just simply giving you what I know.
I play one on TV.
That's it. But he needed somebody to email him.
Yep, I'm not ashamed.
So, right. Oh my God. So that's, you want to have that and have that business bank account in place because the day you open your business bank account is the day that lenders are going to say is the day you start your business. So don't go out there buying no shelf and stuff like that thinking you're getting a jump because you're not. You're going to waste your money. They're going to ask you, when did that bank account open? So if you bought a shelf corporation that's 15 years old 2 months ago, 2 months ago is when your business started. Did that answer the question?
That was, yeah, because those are basic. When you and I was talking about those are basic. I have all 5 of them.
Yes, you do.
I have all.
We got Dun and Bradstreet.
Yeah, I got that. I didn't know I had that.
Your Dun's number.
Little stuff, you need to be able to do.
Right.
And sometimes it take me a minute to get there. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm the face of what I'm doing, and I got to do all this stuff to move. So it's just like delegate me,
Yeah.
Unlike some people just do. But
I've done it. It took me a while.
She said just keep her in prayer.
It's
not easy. It's me if I delegate and you don't do it right. See, now I'm upset because you bring me back to step A. We just wasted time. The one thing about me, when you ask anybody, can they do a job, they're going to say yes.
Right.
So if you say yes, you better make sure you can do the job. If you can't, just tell me you can't do the job to my specification. Just tell I'm good. Just let me know.
Right.
But most people say, oh, I can do it. Then when they don't do it, oh man, I really tried, man, but I didn't know this was over here. It was over there. It was over here. It was over there. So one thing I want to tie in about relationships and just relationships in general. We talk about building credit. And making sure your credit. Those of you who use credit, if you pay cash, wonderful. Because I don't really like that.
But you need credit.
But you might need it for something. And you know what? In front of our family, Mr. D, how much time I have just before I get into the story?
It's 8:06.
Okay, we got to close up. You supposed to tell me.
You forgot.
Yeah,
he was into the
Alright, we go
conversation.
15. We go 15 because we did 20. Yeah, 20. We went to part 2. That should have been 20. So the 15 would be 35 minutes. So,
Okay.
One of what was I saying now?
Testimony.
Yeah, was it a testimony?
Yeah, you had a testimony.
Was it a good one?
I don't
No,
know. One
of the things about me, I've never been comfortable with credit. I do because I don't like owing people. But somebody said one time if you're going to use it, take care of it short term. Like for example, if you get a car It's just my personal opinion. Don't do 72 months on a car.
No, I agree.
72 months on a car. You're old. From time, 6 years older from the time you bought that car. You should get the max, they say 1 year or 3
Yeah.
max on a car. Because you gotta look at the interest rate and stuff. Not just we look at the payments, but really the interest rate is on top of the principal, which is the money that the car costs. And that's really what you pay. That's why when you pay your car, you pay in car note, and you go look at your payment, if it's like $1,000 a month, 900 of it is interest. 100 towards the principal. You go look at your thing.
Yeah.
They want that money up front first. That's interest and doing these interest only loans, all that.
That's how they make the money.
That's how they
That's
make
how they
money.
make their money. Right?
Discharge people fees. So, so I want to tell you one of the important things about coming to relationship. You really got to hone in on what your core values and your ethics, whether it's for your life or whether it's your money, whether it's a business you want to start or a business you want to build. It's very important that you lock in on who you are. Because I'm telling you, man, family, relationships, opportunities, a job, or whatever it is, if you're not centered yourself, a whole bunch of places you don't want to be or need to be. So you really need to be focused. So if you need somebody to help brand, you get Toni Murphy.
Yes,
Brand you like a brand, like branding a bull, like hit that bad boy, a cow, take that brand. She gonna brand you. So every time you walk around like they had them Ohio State. Toni gonna brand you if they had you that top brand. She gonna top right on your forehead. I won't be a marketer be.
For those who don't understand that, inbox me.
Oh, man. And and then to do no credit in business, we talked to Miss Melly. She might be taking next week. Why next week?
No. Sidebar.
When you want to do a credit and stuff, and so you just got to be disciplined, man. One of the greatest commandments, the first commandment that God ever gave to the human being was management. Because management is not mastered, you don't get the same results. So management is, you should master the management in every life. If you're going to use credit, you got to manage it right.
That's right.
You got to do that right. If you're going to get Miss Toni to brand you, you got to manage it right. Or she's going to charge you more money for wasting her time.
That is true.
See, look at it. See,
Look at
that's
that.
true.
She attested.
I'm going to charge you more than her.
And that's true.
That's definitely true. I ain't ashamed. So we want to you give your last word of encouragement or talk about business, whatever you want to say. I'll start out with Miss Toni over here first.
Okay, I got some plugs if that's okay. I got some stuff coming up. Okay. So, one, I just want to say, like, if you want to get into branding, the first thing you have to do is start. You got to start. My plugs. Here in Toledo, Ohio, the Ice Restaurant downtown Toledo, we'll be having the Millennial Mixer. We have a great panel. We have like Cheetah Girls, DJ Breeze, Rob Pasker. It's a lineup. It's gonna be amazing. I want you guys to come out. Tickets are only $20. It's available at Eventbrite/the Millennial. So we'll be launching in January. My brand is Anointed the title, so be on the lookout for that as well.
Yes.
Now, can I throw 2 cents in
That's
there?
my
Now, you gonna write a book on branding too, right? So you gonna do that?
Yes, my ebook is springtime. He taking me spring. Okay, so the ebook is coming. 2020 in the spring about branding and image 101. So that's
Look out for you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're gonna be anointed and brand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she has an anointing on, like, for those that don't understand that word too. Inbox me.
She can't charge for the anointing, but she can charge for the brand.
Oh,
Right. Which one she gonna
Yeah, and then help me with the anointing. How much is that?
free. That's Jesus' word. That don't
Right.
Miss Melody.
Yes. I just want to tell everybody, no matter what you've been through, what you anticipate that you may encounter, don't ever give up on your dreams. Dream big. You are the only one that can stop you. You need credit. For those of you that just buy everything cash, that's lovely. But if you don't have $15,000 in the bank and be cold for the winter. You may need to have a little credit so you can get somebody to come and fix it. But don't ever give up on your dreams, especially if you are a believer. You know, I'll go that in, because that's who I am.
Yeah.
If you love God and you love Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, He said you can ask anything in His name and He'll give it to you. You have the power and the ability to make things come forth yourself. Dream your finances. Dream big. The sky is the limit. Go for it. If you have a dream that you want to start your own business, do it. Like Toni said, you got to first just put something into action.
Yeah.
Do it. No matter what naysayers say, elevators, honey, and go higher. Dream big.
Man.
I should. Well, I just want to say to everybody, you know, that we enjoyed it. This is the first version.
Right, first version.
So you will see a few different people here. I ain't gonna be here all the time, but she might kick me out. No,
I'm
she
learning
gonna
from
be
him.
here.
You know, I'm learning.
Doing these events to help you, you know, to start from where you at and keep moving forward and encourage you and stuff like that. It's on social media. This is where we started this at, and it's gonna be exclusive roundtables. You know, we gonna be at a table, and I ain't calling it no color because Jay took that one already. She got a red table.
She
Actually,
got a red.
I like that table.
Jada, that's nice.
But we had a round table because we couldn't find no square.
Thank God for a table.
So I appreciate this, and we want to be really a blessing to help you that look into this. So look forward to many ventures of money and relationships and credit and other subject matter that we feel led to bring for you. Because one of the most important things, anytime you put yourself out there in the media, if your intentions are not right, you will get busted and blasted.
That's right.
So we gotta be, you know, so we wanna make sure our content is good. You free to comment, whether it's bad or good. We grown, we can handle it. I probably ain't gonna believe you, but you can put it on down there.
Right.
And so, for me, tuning into the radio show every Sunday from 11:15 to 1:15 on 100.7 FM Cumulus Radio. We're about to expand here. I got an announcement coming up, but I'm not gonna say it yet.
You won't let it go.
I'm gonna let it, but it's big. It's big. It's big in some areas we got going on, and we moving. I'm humbly honored that Miss Melody and Miss Toni would sit at the table with a brother without a good haircut. I couldn't get in today. I couldn't get it in today. Mr. D buzzing the brother out. He said, "I give you $50. You don't take Sam me in that chair." That's what he said. And so, for all of you that are tuning in, we're gonna share this. You could all over. You can check it. Give me your contact information.
Me?
Start
Oh,
with you.
sorry. You can follow me at Instagram at HeyToni__, and then Facebook is Toni Murphy /TopStarBranding.
Yeah, same thing. Facebook and Instagram is the same.
You can
follow me on Toni's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start working for her. I'm trying to say same social media sites. You can find me on Facebook, DreamSquad Financial Solutions, Instagram, Financial Solutions, LinkedIn, DreamSquad Financial Solutions. We're everywhere. And I didn't mention the club for the music. The music coming too.
You don't want to? You just did.
Yeah, the music coming. I'm surprised he didn't put me on blast. The music is coming.
No, I ain't
soon.
gonna do it yet. This is the first thing. I got blast
Okay.
on number
You doing
3.
the album?
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
We've been working on it. Pray for us. It's been a TV. Oh no, oh my God, what the cry out?
Your wife is the best.
Well, thank you.
I just want to come on one song with 2 notes.
What do you mean?
Right, Kim? We just
Notes.
Two.
I done got
I'm
full.
just saying.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Two.
my
I'm just
God.
on 2 notes.
Just two.
Yeah, 2.
2 notes.
2 notes.
2 notes.
2.
Oh, Jesus.
I was almost like,
Okay, I'm gonna have to back
You gotta
up.
put that
I was
say thank you for tuning in today. We hope that you learned something new that you can take with you everywhere you go. Is that right?
I love
So
it.
we appreciate you
Oh,
tuning
God.
in, man. We
Thank
look
you,
forward to
Thank you,
Mr.
dog.
D ain't so I'm down myself. Stay tuned. We're gonna be having these, so look out for announcements of times and days. We're gonna have these great. I hope you got something there out of it. If you didn't, you should have paid attention.
Listen, thank you to our
Hey.
silent audience.
Silent appreciation. Always remember this. Always tell somebody you love them because you never know when you will ever see, if you will ever see them again. I love you. Melanie love you.
Yes,
Toni
I love
love you. We plan on seeing you again. This is your man, Dr. Sam. And I'm out. Peace, love, and soul.
Okay.